Welcome back, Last Request Barbecue Show. We have something very special today. We are making tandoori chicken. It's one of my favorite Indian recipes. Now, I don't have a tandoor, which is kind of the namesake of the chicken, but we do have a Komodo style ceramic barbecue, which is very, very similar. The flavors released from the charcoal, because there is in the tandoor charcoal that heats up. Sometimes people dangle the food in, or the chicken in. One of the feature elements of this video is going to be a red chili oil from the House of Exty. And anyway, this is some of the best spiced oil I've ever had. So I'll put links in the show notes. You can shop for it online. So there it is, from a specialty of Calabria. It is fantastic. Anyway, it's going to be a real signature note in what we're going to make today. So without further ado, let's get going. All right, so let's get going. There's a lot to do here. There's a lot that goes in this recipe. So first of all, in go some fairly finely, for me anyway, chopped onions. We need some lemon juice. So I'm doing a couple of small lemons here, which I had taken the skin off, so they're ready for consumption in my handy dandy Lee Valley Tools lemon squeezer. So what we're making here is the marinade, and this is going to sit overnight, pretty much 24 hours. And the magic ingredient here is a couple of cups of Greek yogurt, all fat or just regular Greek yogurt. We're going to put pretty much all of this in because it's going to be a marinade. We're going to make lots of chicken for this. There we go. And I know from experience this size is just shy of 2 cups, so I'm going to get most of this in here. Now we start adding in some spices. Get our measuring thing. Yes, I actually am going to measure a little bit. Some smoked paprika, 2 tablespoons. Smoked paprika. 1, 2. And we want 2 tablespoons of garam masala. 1, 2. And we want some coriander. I'm going to take a shortcut, so I'm putting some in here. There we go. We want some ginger. So you could scrape some in. I'm putting some in comme ça. I want a little bit of cayenne pepper, like a teaspoon kind of thing, just to give it a bit of heat. Not too much. I want some cumin, kind of like a teaspoon again kind of thing. There we go. Got some cumin. And this is where we want to put in this delicious, check that oil out. Again, show notes. It'll be in the show notes of this red chili oil. Now you could use like a chili crunch oil. So I'm going to put a couple of tablespoons of this in. That'll just move everything around a little bit. There we go. 4 tablespoons. Very good. What am I missing? I want a bit of salt, so I'm going to use some smoked sea salt, just because I have it on hand. Adds a bit more smokiness. Now we also need some turmeric for color, just for richness of flavor. Whoa, that's too much, too much, too much. Whoops. Spoon some of that out. That's a lot of turmeric. We'll spoon some of that out and put that away. All right, kids, don't try that at home. There we go. Woo! That's too much turmeric. And then some garlic. We need some garlic in here. Finely chopped, but I'm just using kind of pre-chopped. There we go. It's about a tablespoon as well. And let's give this a mix. All right, looking amazing. Oh, by the way, I'm enjoying a beverage. My beverage of choice today is a gin and tonic with my friends from Levenswater. Thank you, Paul. And from Fitch and Leedes tonic. Get it? A sparkling Indian tonic. So there you go. Perfect for this meal. Now, I often see tandoori red. And I was wondering, how do they get that red color? Because every ingredient that I looked at did not have red coloring in it. So I got some red coloring. I want a red tandoori. So I'm going to put some red coloring in here to see if I can get a redness. Because I like that tandoori, that red, deep red look. Oh, look at that. Woohoo! We're talking. That's fantastic. That's great. All right. Now, next step, we prep the chicken. All right, next step's pretty straightforward. We got some nice organic chicken here. For this recipe, as you would experience, it would be legs and thighs and breast, the entire chicken. My lovely wife is not really a fan of any of those parts. She is a fan singularly of the breast meat. So, you know, you could break down a chicken, in other words, get a whole chicken, break it down, cover it all, but we're gonna use simply chicken breast. Now, that being said, there's a couple of things you need to do to get this flavor in here, and that is to make your slices in such a way. I'm gonna make some big, deep cuts into the chicken. Now this is gonna sit overnight, actually more like 24 hours. But as in tandoor, you often have that deep flavor right into the chicken. So I'm making some quick, deep cuts. And then simply we're gonna put the marinade and the chicken like they were made to be together in a pan, in a pot, in a bowl. There we go, in a bowl. All right, put our chicken in. I'm making 4 of these. Let's make 1, 2, 3, 4. Little wayward one. How much marinade we got? I'm gonna do a 5th one. All right, now we just simply pour the marinade onto the chicken. There we go. Look at that color, isn't that fantastic? Now, we just wanna get this all in through our chicken, and it will sit like this, like I said, for 24 hours. Look at that color. I mean, it reminds me of the achote episode I did with the more Mexican flavors, but these have got the Indian with the garam masala, the turmeric, and the oils. All right, there we go. Ready for the fridge, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, so we have resumed the second part of the cook. It's 24 hours later, basically. Check out that beautiful color. Wow, look at that beautiful color. Fantastic. Now, my Komodo's been running all day, actually. I had pulled pork. I had it very low and slow. So what did I do? Pulled it apart. It was running around 200. Put some more charcoal on it and put 4 pieces of wood on it around the outside and cranked it open up to 3. So now you can see we're up to 4 and change. So it's ready to go to grill our chicken. All right, so let's get our chicken pieces on. It's been out of the fridge for a little bit. Listen to that. And we'll keep a close eye on it. Let's let the smoke and the heat do its magic. And let's check it out. Whew, got beautiful color. Let's give it a flip. Very nice, very nice. Smells amazing. All right, we'll keep going. All right, the meter tells me it is time to take our chicken off. Let's take a look. Oh, looks fantastic. Look at those beautiful char marks. You can even see the moisture. Look at the moisture coming in that chicken, right? Beautiful, moist chicken. You don't want to overcook this wonderful chicken. Oh, it's just falling apart. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Beautiful. Look at that. Check that chicken out. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, it smells amazing. Now, we've got some rice cooking. Let's get some naan bread on. There we go. We'll have this with some yogurt. I gotta flip this off, and my wife often accuses me of burning the naan. Just a hint, just to warm it up. It's already got a big garlic infused to it. Look at that smoke coming out. Beautiful. This is amazing. Come on, naan on the grill like this. Whew, man. Loving the Komodo today. I ran it all day since 11 o'clock and then fired it up. Shout out to Andrew Turner, who's a huge fan of cooking on. He's got a green egg, but he's a huge fan of the Komodo. Kind of sold me on the skill and fun of getting one of these, because it is both a little bit of that. Now the meter, of course, helps out. Takes a little bit of that away. So let's get that going, and we'll eat soon.